You know that whatever is meant for you will not miss you without a doubt. So you are decluttering. You are being that spiritual barber that you need to when it comes to the people around you. You know what you need for balance. It's like your passion and your throat chakra got blocked. And this wasn't a overnight thing. You know, this was something that felt pretty deliberate. And it's kind of like you're trying to stay in the present of who people are and what situations are instead of what they were in the past or what they could be. And this is the biggest gift that you can give others as well as yourself, right here, being radically honest with yourself, your heart, what your direction is. You know, there's no making space for people who don't make those spaces for you. Keep you in a locked, limited version of success, keeping you small, because making you big would not benefit them. But you're not meant to be caged here. So it's like bloodstone here. You are detoxifying. You're bloodletting. Bloodletting, you know, pretty extreme thing back in the day. But was it? Either way, right now what you're doing is like bloodletting. So it's like quick. But it needs to be done because the results are going to be just as quick, right? You've got people really rooting for you here. Your past loved ones here. Chakra 1111. Someone who's very protective of you. Someone who is a rock within your life. This doesn't even have to be from this life. It could be from past life here. Someone who's very protective. It's like a grandfather figure here. Someone who was from your childhood. It feels like it was a childhood or a grandfather here. Someone who knew as a child. They're and red is really connected to them. So they're connected to color red here. So, like, they are really much rooting for you and here for you because they know that you have a very strong intuition. You're like them. They said they wish they would have listened to their intuition more, but they felt like people, made them feel like they were crazy. They really love your ethereal energy. You know, they have that same type of energy, but it's sometimes they felt like they had to hide behind red. You know, they had to hide behind being fiery and passionate because they got kicked down so much for being sensitive and knowing things that other people didn't. And it always brought them into a good place for the most part because they listened to their intuition. But it was like other people didn't know how they got there to making those decisions. And they had to be tough about it. And so it's like this red emperor kind of energy here where they feel like their softness was never appreciated, and their softness is what helped them kind of root people out. We got like smoke cleansing here, where smoke, when you cleanse with smoke, it's not like slamming a door. It's not like throwing something in the fire and burning it. It's letting something, surround you. Your aura, your energy, what you're about. You're letting that smoke surround you. And it's doing all the communication for you. You mean, what are you going to say? You don't have to say anything. Because you know and they know. And you're not going to allow anyone to kind of call you out anymore and gaslight you for what? It's like they don't know how to approach you anyways. Communication. Like, you really screwed with people's throat chakras here because they really don't know how to approach you because they don't know where you're at, what to say, how to go towards you now. You went ghost mode here. And it's like you don't even need to. You don't even need to say anything to them. They don't need to say nothing to you. Like, it's done at this point. You can close that channel if you need to here because 424 and 66 is coming up here. It's just like someone who was part of your routine here or sort of knew your routine. But that's not who you are anymore. They might be trying to constantly still kind of reach. But I'm hearing most of it is an echo at this point. It's not even them being able to reach whatsoever. Yeah, you're really loving yourself. and realizing that this loving yourself, the way that you are right now, regardless of anything that makes sense, doesn't, it's going to bring you to the other side, and your future self is thanking you for that. You have a strong inner compass of where you're going. You're very much connected to the color green. Turquoise, because turquoise is the color of blue and green. So it's like you have that calmness to you, but you also have that purity, that estrogen, where you're really, you take the sting out of things. It's like you really clean and cleanse, but it's in between. You know, it's like a blue and a green, so it's turquoise. But I also see that it's like you're kind of switching your color signature, your color aura, to turquoise, or to this kind of mint kind of green here, emerald green here, where it's not a safe space for everyone. It's a space for people who want to be honest with their hearts, honest about their direction, and know who they are. Your energy signature is not going to allow people to come in who just might have an idea of what they want to be like. You're the ocean, you know. Bottom of the ocean here, they don't know what they want. I don't see them reaching you because your energy is at the bottom of the ocean. These people have to go all that deep down within their heart and their soul and energy before they can come to you. That's why these older people in your life, they can't come to you anymore, because you're speaking a different language. Your root and your soul and your spirit is rooted somewhere else, in something that they can't bypass whatsoever at this point. You've kind of cut through any programming or any spells that they've kind of put on you. You're very aware of it. So if it's been affecting you right now still, understand it's like, you know, it's coming up so that you can heal and kind of burn it away. But I'm seeing like this cinnamon energy, you know, this real spicy energy in the best way possible. You're not letting anyone who did bad things to you get away with it. And your past loved one here is very proud of you for that. And they're forever going to protect you. So even when you can't feel their presence around you, know that they are smoke cleansing you. You just might not see it all the time. But the people outside of you, they can see that haze. And they can see that they can't get through.